Viewers, whatever has happened, obviously, the war conflict is escalating, but one thing cannot be denied and must be underlined: the diplomatic win for India. We're talking of the vessels which have been crossing the Strait of Hormuz. Obviously, something which S. Jaishankar also highlighted, how talking to Iran, how the diplomatic efforts had yielded efforts, reports which had come in yesterday. And now the vessel Nanda Devi, that vessel which is carrying LPG, has reached a position in the sea approximately 10 kilometers off the Vadinar port. Again, what is going to happen? Instead of bringing the ship into harbor, the LPG is going to be offloaded mid-sea through a ship-to-ship transfer. Again, amidst all of this technical jargon, what does it mean for us? It means two things. One, obviously, it is a testament, a visual proof, as you see, of a diplomatic win for India. And second, it shows how India is securing its energy needs. We have a report which has been filed by one of my colleagues from the ground when it comes to this LPG carrier Nanda Devi. Take a look at this report.
अभी हम पहुंच गए हैं यहाँ पर वाड़ीनार पोर्ट पे। आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पर पीछे वाड़ीनार पोर्ट का जो गेट है वहां तक हम पहुंच गए हैं और नंदा देवी जो शिप है वो यहाँ पर आने वाला है। लेकिन अर्ली मॉर्निंग ही शिप यहाँ से 10 किलोमीटर दूरी तक पहुंच गया है और वही उसका डेस्टिनेशन है। यहाँ से आप देख सकते हो 10 किलोमीटर ये जो पोर्ट है उससे 10 किलोमीटर दूरी मिड सी ही शिप टू शिप पूरा LPG ट्रांसफर होगा और उसमें यहाँ पर आधा का सिर्फ नंदा देवी आधा शिप ही यहाँ पर ट्रांसफर होने वाला है, जैसे कि कल शिवालिक हुआ था, और आधा जो शिप है वो उसके बाद यहां से मैंगलोर ले जाने की अभी बात चल रही है। लेकिन जो 10 किलोमीटर दूरी यहां पर जो खड़ा है वो यहां पर दीनदयाल पोर्ट के चेयरमैन की आने की अभी देरी है। 10 से या 10:30 बजे वो यहां पर पहुंचेंगे और उसके बाद ये LPG का ट्रांसफर शुरू होगा।
Exactly what we were telling you, viewers. Amidst threat of war, India's diplomacy has managed to secure the energy supplies. On Monday, we reported Indian tanker that was Shivalik reached the Mundra port in Gujarat. It successfully crossed the Strait of Hormuz. Remember, it is one of the most sensitive energy choke point at the time. The ship brought with it 45,000 metric tons of LPG, enough to fill more than 30 lakh domestic cylinders, and also arrived at a time when gas shortage fears have triggered a worldwide panic. Shivalik was one of the 2 LPG carriers cleared to cross the strait. The second tanker, Nanda Devi, again, which we reported, it is just 10 kilometers off the docking place. It is obviously in Indian waters, and the transfer of oil is also going to happen. A report which we exclusively played from the ground as well. What is the Indian government saying when it comes to securing India's energy needs? Take a look.
All Indian seafarers in Persian Gulf area are safe. No incident has been reported in last 24 hours. And we are in the ministry and in the DG shipping, we are keeping continuous watch on the situation. We are in touch with each vessel and its crew. 22 vessels, as was reported on Saturday also. 22 Indian flag vessels with 611 Indian seafarers remain in the west of the Strait of Hormuz in Persian Gulf.
And viewers, when it comes to India's diplomatic win, obviously these developments underline the very thing, that one thing very clearly: India is walking a diplomatic tightrope. And so far, it is managing to keep that particular balance with remarkable precision. As all these ships are headed to Indian shores, Nanda Devi, we just reported how close it is and what's going to happen next. S. Jaishankar saying that it is an example of what diplomacy can achieve. It is also Iranian foreign minister who's openly stated that Hormuz is closed only for its enemies and their allies. A clear signal that India is not being countered or is not being, counted as an enemy or an ally of the enemy when it comes to Iran. Again, India working that diplomatic tightrope. United States Energy Secretary has also acknowledged that India and Iran have worked out an understanding, and Israel also appreciates, quote-unquote, this so-called India-first approach.
Well, as a matter of fact, the Strait of Hormuz is open. It is only closed to the tankers and ships belong to our enemies, to those who are attacking us and their allies. Others are free to pass.
Well, India is doing what is best for India, and that means that we are going to have the continuation of an amazing relationship that we have elevated to a special strategic partnership. We're going to implement more than 17 agreements we have signed with India during the historic visit of Prime Minister Modi to Israel. And of course, India will pursue its interests through diplomacy.
All right, with that, we'll step into a short commercial break. All the updates related to the Gulf War, the tensions escalating, we will keep bringing you through the course of the day. That is our top focus, non-stop war coverage only on Times Now. As of now, we're stepping into a short commercial break.